The best UI component of 2025. Isn't that clickbait? No, it's not. Because today I have something for you that is not just a UI component and instead more of a trend. Notion has it, Vercel uses it, Linear, and many more. And no, I'm not talking about some easy peasy button components. I'm talking about something even greater. I'm talking about Command K. If I'm anywhere on my desktop, for example, I see a menu. This is Raycast, for example. And this is shifting now from apps, where we already have that, like Notion, Raycast, as I already mentioned, to the web. And that's your chance now to improve your website. Because a menu like that is great, right? You have so many options, you can navigate faster, you can build things into this. I'm convinced that your users will love that. And here we have the star of the show for today. Command K. That's actually the name of the library. But Command K is pretty bare bone. It's pretty abstracted to a low level. There's no design, nothing in it. So we don't want to start at zero. We want to start when it's already looking good. And we are so lucky that we have shadcn, because shadcn puts their level of abstraction on top of that. So we have Command K at the bottom. Then we have shadcn on top of that with already some styles, like pretty basic. And then you can do your code. You can do anything you want to do. So we are now in a Next.Js application. It can be a React application as well. You don't need to use Next.Js like I'm doing. I just configured shadcn and we are just using the command component from shadcn. So the command dialog. So you just copy and pasted some stuff from the internet and then you're jumping on your website and you probably see nothing and then you wonder like, what's going on? Maybe I see nothing because I need to press Command K, but I still see nothing. So what's going on here? We missed something. I guess senior developers are laughing now because we actually need to listen on the Command K thing. That's not handled by shadcn. We need to do that on our own because maybe you want to bind that differently. So what we need to add is basically a use effect. This use effect just runs when the component gets mounted, and then we can just create a method. We call it down here now. And this is listening for the K key and the meta key or the control key, which is kind of like the command key for Mac and I think the strg strong. I don't know how this is called for Windows users, but that's exactly that key. Now we of course need to add a event listener on top of that. No, we're not finished because we need to return something. Returning something in use effect. Maybe you wonder what is that? You're actually doing that to secure that when the component unmounts or is not visible or not in the DOM anymore, then exactly this is running. And here you can secure that things get removed, get cleared up and stuff like that. So we save that and let's have a look at our website. We refresh, of course, and click Command K, and there we have it. A simple menu. Very, very beautiful, but also very, very simple. Like we have here some simple navigation. We can use the keyboard, so it's pretty accessible. This is very cool, but I kind of miss some more functionality in here, right? So you really can go advanced with that. Let's go on a different page and click Command K, and this is already showing some more possibilities. So this command box is basically for not only for navigating, but also for doing some kind of actions. For example, you can have multiple tabs here. It's just like a basic element of control on your website. So maybe you're building an app in the web and you just want that the user can do things faster. So they don't want to go in the settings and then finding some things. They just click Command K, they open things. You can have settings here, for example. You can have simple navigation in here. So they don't need to use the mouse, which a lot of people are a fan of, especially power users. So this component really is a game changer. But of course, code gets bigger and bigger as more functionality. This is just generated by V0. I didn't write that on my own because if I would have done this, I hate if things go 376 lines. So I probably sort things out in different files and kind of manage things more beautiful. So that's already it for the video. I just wanted to show you this beautiful component because I think we will see that a lot in the future of the web. It's a great way to give your users more control and let them navigate faster through your application. Thank you for watching this video. Look at my channel, there are more videos, and have a great day. Bye bye.